Hello.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
It's New York Jets time.
The Jets.
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 They haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah. The Jets were 2-14. They were 4th place in the AFC East.
32nd offense, and they had a 26 defense.
Not good.
Going in, they had a team need. Biggest one was kind of quarterback was a question mark. Which,
Well, big news with that.
today, they moved Sam Darnold to the Carolina Panthers for a 6th round pick this year, and then a 2nd and a 4th in the upcoming draft next year. So, obviously, they're going to take a quarterback.
I get what they did, but then I also, at the same time, Darnold didn't have much to work with.
Well,
So
is
Zach Wilson or whoever they take.
That's probably who they're going to
Right,
take.
that's who I'm guessing.
But you're throwing him in there
Same situation.
with the same kind of situation. Now, they did get some acquisitions this
Corey
offseason.
Davis was the big one for, obviously, a single
wide
caller
receiver,
help.
They got Carl Lawson, defensive end. Corey Davis, wide receiver. Sheldon Rankins, defensive tackle. Tevin Coleman, running back.
Now,
And then Gerard Davis, linebacker. Those are just the marquee signings. There was a few extras.
I like Tevin Coleman, but
he's
he's hurt a lot too, and I don't think he's going to be the feature back.
I mean, one good thing is they do have their franchise tackle with Mackey on the. Now, I think they should have kept Darnold one more year, and I think they should have took another lineman.
I think so too.
Or traded back and maybe got a couple other picks.
But they're one of those teams that does this a lot, though. You know what I
They
mean?
got their guy, they're going to go get him. So, I mean, if they go Wilson, he's got a lot more mobility than what Darnold does.
Oh, yeah.
Make a lot more happen.
Low key, I'll go on record. I don't know if I've said this before, but knowing that he's going to go to the Jets,
Kind of changes.
well, yeah, I don't know, but I think he's probably the best quarterback out of this class.
I think.
Right.
I think Trevor Lawrence he's got the name recognition and stuff, but I think
To kind of say with that, I think Lawrence is the most NFL ready. I think Wilson has one of the higher ceilings of the draft class.
Right. But you're going to the Jets, and is that they're not putting him in the best situation.
no.
But as far as like you're talking about, he's going to go there. The Jets draft, as far as that looks, they are drafting number 2, but they also have a second first-round pick. They're picking at number 23 also. Now, team needs, obviously, quarterback, and I would say offensive line as well. I would say take your offensive lineman at 23.
If one of them
Get your quarterback at 2. You got to get this kid a line. They did not have a line.
I think a big thing they
year.
could do for this guy, if an offensive lineman isn't there and that running back is
Najee
Harris,
I think
that would be good.
Build talent around him.
I think
They
Najee
got to
Harris,
start doing that.
Because Kyle Pitts and guys like that aren't going to be there by then.
I would say Najee Harris, or I'd say maybe if we see like a
Rashawn Bateman, maybe.
Bateman, maybe, I think, what's the other? Marshall, I think is the other one from LSU, Marshall Jr. There's a couple other receivers that could slide that maybe would be a good number 2 with Corey Davis, so...
But I really think, O-line or running back for the most part because...
Yeah.
They got a lot of pieces on defense.
Yeah.
To work off of, so...
So like I said, they had, they got a little bit aggressive in free agency, but they still need to work on that offensive line and, like you said, maybe another running back, another few pieces for potentially Wilson to be, throwing to or handing off to.
I still think overall next season they're going to be in last place.
I agree.
The division is getting a little better.
Yeah.
I think the Patriots will be a little better this year.
Yeah, honestly, I think so.
We'll get into that, but...
I think if they do select Wilson or whoever, I think it's a step in the rebuild to get to maybe middle, maybe fighting for a wild card. Yeah. Maybe from, I'd say, 2 to 3 years from now, maybe, possibly.
Yeah, I can see that. We'll elaborate a little bit more on their draft here. They have 2 first-rounders, a second-rounder, 2 third-rounders, a 4th, 2 fifths,
and 6th
and a
from Carolina.
6th from Carolina.
They have they got plenty of picks. Maybe they can try getting up in the middle of the draft.
They definitely have some draft capital to work with this year, which is good for them because they need it. Like you said, maybe they can package something to get, another one up into the second round or something.
This division they're in is kind of tough because The Dolphins are starting to ascend.
And the Bills,
The Bills
are
are
at the top.
ascending.
They're already
And
there.
the Patriots have been good for 20
Yeah.
years. And they fell off last year, but like you said, they'll bounce back within the next couple of years.
So
It's
gonna
a
be
tough division.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to see the Jets if they actually were able to make the playoffs.
So they were 2-14 last year. We do now have a 17-game season. So I would say 4-13 maybe, or 5.
I could see him getting 5-6 wins.
I can see
possibly.
5. I can see 5 or 6. I would say
5-6 wins.
I can see that. I don't think they'll go. I don't think they'll be picking in the top 5.
They're not going to be. They're not going to be as bad as they were last year. That's
Right.
for sure.
So
That's it for the
No
Jets.
more Sam
guys.
Darnold.
yeah,
Who's gonna be the new man, Wilson?
I think it is. I think it's going to be Wilson
think
because
so.
Lawrence is going to be off the board number 1. So
It could shock everybody though. Something could happen. You never know.
Take a kicker.
Yeah.
yeah, kicker number 2, man, that'd be. But all right.
Stay tuned, guys. We'll see you later.
That's it.